we shouldn't be all on camera being
Being what?
I feel like we should be tucked up more drinking.
Yeah.
It seems less professional. You know, one night drinking on camera. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Stop drinking on camera.
Oh, a little recording that.
This is ice water.
Bobby was a fucking bum. He's fucking practicing that.
Sick. You can't help yourself.
Here. Oh, I said it at first. Lost boys.
Word. So I'm saying the Knicks. This is the brink of elimination.
I'm gonna be honest. I want the Knicks to win tonight.
You do?
You know why? You know why?
Why is that?
Because I'm hearing that somebody that's in my life thinks that the Pacers are gonna take it all the way, and I think it's funnier if that person sees them lose.
Wait, so it's more like
Yeah. Vindictive.
so you're not actually rooting for genuine.
Nah.
We should. Well, that's not good, bro.
Love me for being me.
Before they start up.
You can.
I'm done right now real quick. Still on them.
Yeah, I'm still. Wait till you leave, y'all.
What?
Oh man, it's crazy. It's crazy world, man. I hope the Pacers lose. They need to lose. I know we are shit fuck. Um. Uh. So really, we're in like a Eurocentric state right now. I think. Un momento, por favor.
Yeah, where you go? What? You know it's gone, right? Yeah. But I didn't want like a crackhead competition my shit. Oh, God. How you gonna have niggas watching a blank shit? You got niggas calming? Come on, man. That's no good.
Bro, you left me in here with strangers.
Yeah. Televise this ish. Come on, man.
No te preocupes. No te presas.
He said what?
What? But I speak to multiple languages now.
Yo, I hope all the Pacers fans watching this, they know this is the inevitable. It's gonna be a game 7. Oh, I didn't put my parlays in. What y'all parlays looking like? Let me get my parlay right. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Yeah. That's the Pacers. Come on, man. You know better than that too, man. I don't even understand. You can't be a resident of Connecticut and you're rooting for the Pacers. He's like nuts.
Who's rooting for Pacers?
This guy, Baines.
Because that's what I was talking about in the beginning too.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know nobody else who's rooting for the Pacers. And the nigga won fantasy football. He can't have too much going on.
He over here. Let's go Pacers. It's crazy.
Um,
Oh, me and me's got we got a little wager too.
I don't support that for either, yeah.
We got a little wager going on. I need that. I just need the we're black girl. Soon come. Soon come.
That's what you want.
Why, Beans, would you feel like you should be here or something?
Bean's not at work.
I don't know. Beans, you at work? That's what it's.
Oh, that look good.
Trying to get these things out, man. I gotta put my. Nah, you just asking. Oh, you concerned? I respect that, man. She should. I respect. I ain't even.
Oh, what I was gonna say. Uh, uh, I really came here today because nothing can stop me. You know, I believe in God. You know, that's it. That's the only one. I'm about to get into my church art. Watch.
What was that?
You gonna see me? You gonna join?
Shit. What the fuck?
I need a second. My ADHD taking over. I got just 2 minutes a little bit. My only 200.
It's my last one. After this, I'm coming back and I got some shit.
Nigga ain't want no eat, bro. What's going on?
You can order something?
Listen, man, chat. I just lost 100 pounds. I'm trying to live, huh? You wanna be like mine? Nah, I don't know. Um, yeah, man, I miss what we had. You know what I mean? Baby girl, you know? They got me on a diet now, you know? I gotta be the cute one now. God damn. Oh, but honestly, both teams could die in the court right now and I'd be straight. I prefer to see the Grizzlies in it. Because who can still get knocked out? Yeah, that's crazy. I've only been choked out twice. I don't think I've ever been knocked out. Well, give it a try. Unfortunately, let's go Knicks. Oh, this gonna be fucking child safe one of those. Baby, come back. Yeah, I see the Knicks taking it too. I pray on it. Well, I don't think you guys can do that in the chat. I don't like that. Any gambling in the chat, you're getting banned. And I'll report you to the IRS as well. They really left me in here by myself to talk. This is crazy. I really should say more outlandish things, but I'm not done. I'm relaxed. I'm composed. I'm also mad hungry. Damn. Yeah. Damn. Just ass. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. The only way to start dancing. Or I've had a little mini emergency. Straight. What you think? You think he's something funny?
Something retracted something?
Oh yeah, he said something disrespectful, I think. About slapping me or something. I take it in jest.
Where? 100. Knicks and 7 taking all back.
Oh, I did two things while you was gone. I told him anybody gambles in the chat, I'm banning.
You know how to do that?
Nope. And I said I'm calling the authorities.
That's kind of crazy.
We on the internet, man. They gonna know already. I just want them to think that I'm supporting. They
Sick.
already know, bro.
Knicks in 7 now.
That's like not what you want to hear in the interrogation room. Yeah, man, well, they already know, bro. Yeah, they know it, yo. They already know everything, G.
Shit, that's kind of wicked.
Yeah, yo. Hey, yo, just tell them, yo. Just tell them. They already know.
This nigga is sick. Oh man, Kimbo Slice.
What you talking about? You know, I'm light skinned, bro.
Yo, 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 yo. But the fuck I was about to say. You see that the nigga Halliburton did the choke shit Reggie Miller did,
Mm-hmm.
and then all the memes is pulling up saying that Reggie Miller lost that series.
Oh,
So I mean, this is gonna be history repeating itself, though, you know. Obi Toppin the trader too.
Obi Toppin's a wild man.
He was, I think, ain't he a Harlem Globetrotter?
I don't know, but I know he's from New York. Though.
I think he a Globetrotter or his father was a Globetrotter, something like
Obi Toppin.
that.
It's crazy.
Come on, man.
Like, cause I've had two children of my own, and there's no way in hell that niggas don't do the first name and last name thing and try to make it rhymey and see how dumb that shit gonna be. Like when your kid get their first bully, I'm like, Shay, Bay, hey, stay. You know the thing where they're just rhyming shit with your name.
Yeah. So she feel like they gonna rhyme with that?
Well, Obi Toppin,
Yeah.
I don't think they could have seen it. I don't think they could have seen it coming. Pause.
What is it?
Obi's Toppin, it just sound it's sus. It's a sus statement. That's your name.
It's like a sentence you
It's like it's a bridge to what you're actually saying. Obi Toppin. What are you topping? What's Obi Toppin?
Oh, they playing the nigga, he playing niggas early. Shamit usually don't get in till like second half.
Oh, well, he only plays the same five niggas.
Yeah, he's starting to switch it up.
That's dumb.
Why?
That he only plays five niggas?
Oh, I thought you meant that he's starting to switch it up.
No. And that's dumb. He only playing five niggas.
The dude, Beans think he like a NBA-ologist or something.
Who Beans thinks he is?
Yeah, he was telling me. I'm trying to think. He went into like a deep, philosophical take on, what is Siakam?
Okay, what about him?
About how I think it was Siakam. It was somebody on the Pacers. I'm like, yeah, my nigga.
Pascal Siakam is straight.
He's straight.
But
He was on the team when Kawhi was there. When he beat on the Raptors. He was on the team on that team.
yeah.
Other than that, what else, niggas? No Siakam.
Well, I mean, they won the chip there, and now he's here.
Kawhi Leonard won the chip.
But he was there during that. Still,
Yeah.
I mean, even being involved, I mean, he wasn't a role player. That nigga had started minutes. I think he was a starter.
Yeah, but you could be a starter in a role.
All right, so he was a starter, and he got a chip,
Oh,
and now he's
oh,
pointing towards the finals as a key piece on the team again. So maybe it's not him doing it. But he was definitely there when lightning struck
a
twice.
key. You said key piece again,
Yeah.
as if he was a key piece the first time.
The nigga's playing 30 minutes, right? He's playing like 28 minutes a game. He's doing something if he's not shutting down. I mean, he spaces the floor.
You don't feel like
He shoots the three and everything, man.
when nah, he do. He's a decent player.
He do what the power forwards do right now, where they stretch the floor.
He's decent.
Yeah.
He's decent.
Oh, who else up here?
Cause he
Miles Turner.
Miles Turner's good.
Miles Turner used to be mad good to me.
Used to be.
Yeah, I feel like he's not as good as he once was, or it doesn't seem like he is. But I feel like originally he was looking like, oh shit, this nigga's running it, but he's just decent.
Word.
Who else? Obi Toppin, because he played power forward, small forward, right?
That nigga, Neesmith,
I don't know anything about him.
he hit all the threes in game one. That's when I first realized like this
Who else is a prominent player here? It's Halliburton.
is Miles Turner. Halliburton, Miles Turner,
Oh, Siakam.
Siakam. But I would say this series, Neesmith has probably been more impactful than Turner.
What's his first name?
Some Anthony or Aaron or some shit like that. Hey, he was from Boston. He came from Boston in the trade when they got Derek White.
I think that. Well, now it looks like they got the better end of that. But
Well,
Derek White is like a secret spot. That nigga really be going on.
White was on the Olympic team. Neesmith ain't sniffed the Olympics.
I don't know. I feel like that doesn't matter. But
The Olympic team?
no, I don't. I think it matters, but I think.
Well, I say you go to Olympics and you're
But I
like
think
an
like
Olympic gold
comparing them
medalist.
through that doesn't really matter too much.
Um,
Like comparing them two niggas.
well, everybody can't just go to the Olympics.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm
I
saying.
know, I understand, but it's kind of like I don't know.
Like they pick niggas for the Olympics specifically. They ain't like
Who we just talking about?
Derek White.
That nigga's weird, man.
Ooh.
That nigga weird.
Oh, do I want to do my?
He like a creative player. You didn't take time to make. You just give him a little funny too. It's like, man.
Shit. Shit. And it's a fight night too. Yeah, the Knicks gonna win too. I feel. You know Jalen Brunson's father, Rick Brunson?
Nah, but I know that his father played in the NBA.
He was on the Knicks.
Yeah. No, I don't know, but I knew that he played in the NBA.
Yeah, nah, he was so trash. I used to literally make fun of him. With like,
He sounds like somebody now with Fernando, to be honest.
yeah, nah, but I just thought it was funny. Like, oh, it's his son. And I'm like, that's a nigga.
I feel like I know enough about basketball, and I definitely don't know who the fuck Rick Brunson is.
I think he's in the general manager office with them for the Knicks now.
Which one of them niggas went to the dunk contest and dunked in the booth now? It was him, or it was
Who?
nigga dunked
With Tim's on?
yeah.
Who did that? Nobody dunked with Tim's.
Where do I miss somebody dunked the Tim's on?
From New York?
I think so. I think it was this nigga.
Who?
Not the
Rick Brunson?
No, not Rick Brunson.
Obi Toppin?
Maybe.
Well,
What we talking?
what's up with the
Oh nah, it's this nigga's son. It is that light skinned nigga. Is it is it that's
Anthony yeah, what's his name? That's his name. That's Greg Jackson's son. What's his name? The boy that nigga who was on number like 50 on the Knicks or something. What was this? Yeah, he's trash. The father was trash. I don't
I think he plays for the Magic, right?
know.
I think that's it.
Greg Anthony. That's Greg Anthony's son. That's Cole Anthony.
Yeah.
Yeah. Both of them niggas kind of trash. I think Cole Anthony, what the Magic did?
I just don't know how trash you can be in like two generations of your family and your NBA. It's like fuck, we're decent.
Well, so
Some niggas all got a check from the NBA, like you and then the nigga next in line to you got a big check too. It's crazy.
well, I be looking at it like certain people could kind of just get in through pedigree.
But they still pay niggas. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand.
No, I mean
the
they're gonna make
benefits.
some money, but
So
I don't
is his
know.
father doing something? Well, he an announcer.
Yeah, he's still,
I mean, I don't think that's enough to get you nowhere,
but he's I think once you kind of go the path, it's easy to kind of not
well, it's
easy.
like the universe. It's like with the a frat, the NBA fraternity.
Yeah,
I feel like you at least got a word in edgewise when your son gets there.
So that's what to me. It was like the same similar thing with, but he's nice though, so I don't want to use him.
You go to the run, huh?
No, the dude football, Christian McCaffrey, like he blew up around the league. So now he's in a like I'm sure he had an easy, hey, just do this, this, and
But he's
this.
also like a prototypical like Like they white people need him to win. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Like that box head white nigga, he gotta win. Like
Nah,
it doesn't.
I thought
Yeah.
they was gonna do it for Jimmer for that, but he got the box head. He couldn't. He
They
won.
didn't do that for Denver, that. But I think they was really trying, or are still trying hard for that nigga. But running back is not the spot. Running back is not the spot where you want a nigga to represent your people because he's not going to be good in the next 2 years. I'm not talking about sports. I'm talking about in life. He is not going to be good.
He's gonna have what's that shit?
The big CTE.
Yeah, Aaron Hernandez.
Nah, Aaron Hernandez shit was different.
It was CT.
It was CTE, but it was like hip hop induced CTE. Nigga
What?
was like really thugging. It was mad nuts.
Okay, what?
He like did the rapper lifestyle thing.
No, no.
I'm saying once you get the M's up, it's like why are you still outside trying to shoot niggas?
No, his career wasn't that long though.
I mean, but he was that niggas. The sports thing's crazy because it's like you know you lit for a long time sometimes. I feel like a nigga like
What?
that must have knew he was lit.
What you mean?
Like, like if you're playing high school football, right? You don't think he knew that I'm probably gonna get to the league sophomore year, junior year.
Um, I think if you're like a lottery pick, like a Travis
So I
Hunter
don't,
knew he was gonna get.
yeah. So I don't know even where Aaron Hernandez went in the draft. I don't even really remember. We played Florida, right? He played Miami, or Florida State.
I don't know where.
I think he played Florida State. He played with T-Way.
Oh, what?
Yeah. But I'm saying niggas like that. I mean, I feel like he had to be lit for a grip. So to be out there really like shooting niggas is crazy.
Why do you feel like he had to be there? I think he was still under like the one contract. I don't know if he signed like the big joint.
I don't feel like looking through it, but I see it. He had to be paid enough. My nigga, when you waking up and you not going to work and you going you going to a game for work, like come on, man, you know you locked in, bro. You think that nigga was going to school doing his work?
Nah, but
he was trying hard at school. No, nigga, that nigga was like, I'm locked.
you don't know if he's to the point where he's ammed up. Like he probably had enough for himself, but he didn't have generational wealth.
For sure. But I guess it's different now because they got the NIL, NIL. So everybody's kind of getting paid.
He coming in, all them niggas had chains on at the draft. What was that?
That's how we get that. How many doing it? That's how America always does it. You gotta give niggas who get the money. They gonna spend it.
That stimulus?
Yeah.
My boy Trump doing mad stuff right now too.
He's doing mad shit.
The nigga got the for one he nigga pardon Larry. Who it was a couple
It
people.
was a list of like 7 or 8 people.
Larry Hoover.
But I feel like they wagging the dog. I feel like they just playing around where it's like, I'm gonna do all this stuff in front of you, so you gotta look at this, and now other worse things are happening while they're doing the magic in front of you. Like yeah, we set Larry Hoover free. But it's like, really, we didn't set him free. But this is gonna bubble in the news media for the next 30 minutes to an hour. So we'll do this while we're not reporting on weird drone attacks in Russia or something strange that's probably more pertinent.
And did you hear when they asked him about Diddy? It was like, yo, would you pardon him?
He said, man.
I gotta look into it.
Hey, man, he was a good friend. You saw 50?
Nah.
50 said he's gonna call that nigga and tell him what Diddy said about him. Sad. They said he gonna call that nigga.
You wanna do the you fuck with Wingstop? They got the 20 for 20.
Yeah, Wingstop. It's chicken, right?
Yeah, it's chicken. You see.
Yeah. Alright. God damn. We're all dying, brother.
Let's see.
I'm just a girl. I don't know, I'm just a girl.
Yeah, wait.
That's what they be saying when they fuck shit up. I'm just a girl. I didn't know. Oh, the Shark Week. Oh, Shark Week coming up.
Or see, let's see. What flavor you do?
The white ones. Let me see. They got one. Dude, they got mild. Oh, lemon pepper. Fuck it. Lemon pepper and get whatever flavor you get. You get some weird shit.
I fuck with lemon pepper sweet.
That's just regular chicken in my head.
Is it?
Yeah, that's. I mean, minus the lemon, but salt and pepper. Yeah, that sound like straight chicken to me. That's the demon in me though. Don't add spice to it. But I fuck with Caribbean jerk at Buffalo Wild Wings.
You still eat Buffalo Wild Wings?
How do, who even says shit like, what do you mean? Like, you're done with them?
Yeah.
They're a franchise business and they're open all across the state. So although you're done with them, they're not done with you. So
you still eat McDonald's and shit though?
yeah, I do. I actually fuck with they little Arnold Palmer that should be busting. Little lemonade and unsweetened tea. Yeah, it's my joint. I'm fucking it. I would think you better. Okay.
They a franchise. You know,
Yeah.
I'm fucking with them.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'm done with bro. This nigga's not cool. He's not cool. It doesn't matter. Now he dealing with franchise businesses that have taken care of him. You ever had a dollar McChicken? And you was fucked up? Huh? You will turn your back. You will turn your back on the clown. I better not see you over there, nigga. Nah, but caramel frappe, top tier.
You fucking with it?
Bro.
What's that, from McDonald's?
Yeah, niggas die behind that shit. There's definitely drugs in that, in all of it.
Yo, if Carl Anthony Towns just keep running, I've heard something about that. If Cat keep running to the rim,
Mm-hmm. What's he like on the free throw line?
he'll go through the field. This I think.
He's just so fucking sassy, man.
What
Like that and the voice change thing is just so silly.
the New York shit?
The man and sassy boy shit he do. Cause a nigga to go, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Like he'll do that thing. And I guess it's just code switching. So maybe he's talking to somebody. If he perceives them differently, he talks differently. But it's just too weird. Nah, it's strange. But I understand it. Somebody else do that too, but they do a whole different voice. Like while they're talking. Like they'll be talking in a regular voice and then they'll switch it. And then like, I didn't even know I was doing that. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, NBA nigga too.
Shit. Okay.
But now we're in New York, and it's like sometimes, he locked in. He locked back in with the people, the Dominicans. You ain't never played a game. It's like, yo, was he Dominican or is he gay?
He is Dominican.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it might just be his Dominican side.
Yeah,
What you know?
he was right.
You know, them niggas always so sassy too.
The Dominicans?
Mm-hmm. They don't be gay. But that's why I be playing the game. Like, yo, is he Dominican or is he gay? I can't tell. But I don't fuck Call of Duty like that. But I see him put the work in, but I don't fuck with it like that. I fuck with Go Bear more. And he don't got no offensive capabilities, but
Gobert over
to me, obviously the nigga do a lot more than that nigga does, but still. And my team, I'm taking that nigga. I want a big tree trunk in the center position for us. Yo, you ordering?
Yeah. Oh,
You moving mad slow? You straight?
I'm trying to get it.
You need the cash back? What it is?
I got some shit going on with it.
I was about to ask, do you deal? Do you eat where you eat? Like, okay. Okay.
Yeah, trying to get it this way. Yeah. What I do remote. Come on. You don't got Apple Pay.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, what, do that.
Yeah, I got it.
Come on,
I don't know why I got it now, but I do.
Sure, you take these things. Um, usually, my full pay me to make sure the Central was the joint.
What are you showing me?
The total. But I got some shit on my Apple Pay. I don't want to go back.
I would, okay, you have about that. You showing me, but so I believe you.
Nigga, so you see what it is.
So, yeah, it's true, man.
Nigga said so I believe you.
Oh my goodness,
What my wallet is, shit, but I probably should go try. It's kind of wicked.
you look at my identity.
You said what?
One thing, I guess. It's the feds, them, bro.
Who? I ain't really doing a parlay. No, man. The niggas be good. Yeah.
You know, that's what we church.
Yeah, they have it.
I just, I have like $3 in my Apple Pay.
Whoa.
Yeah, fuck this guy. I don't like his mustache.
Siakam?
No. He's so shit. He's like a white guy painted black.
Siakam?
Yeah, he's like a pirate or something. Oh, okay, wait a minute. Siakam, where's he from?
He's African.
Okay, what kind of African is he? Is he the pirate one? Gotta be. I seen him do it as soon as I seen him. You speak French? You know this Pascal? Cameroon.
Oh, you looked it up? He's from Cameroon?
Mm-hmm.
You were jacking it?
That's straight.
Ain't that, thing out him?
Yeah.
You see it's a petition, 100,000 people signed it
For what?
to strip John Jones?
They're all white. Literally every person on that list is white. I'm not even just like, no question. They're all white people up there. No niggas gonna take their time out to be like, yeah, let's strip his belt for what? Who cares?
I mean,
Take it from him and videotape it. I'm still on this 100 man person don't do it.
are you still on that?
Yeah.
I just seen Oskino talking about it.
Okay, it's real deep. It's real deep now.
He said, that he think 100 minds they'll figure something out. I thought that was what you ain't checking it? No,
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty good.
You ain't see Quilly?
Talk about that.
Nah, he was talking about church.
What that white girl drink?
Yeah,
I didn't watch it.
it was funny.
What he was talking?
It's still on church.
It's like being Muslim.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, my grandmother used to wake me up. We would go to church, and I go in there, and everybody's like yelling and screaming. It's like pictures of the deacon on the wall, his kids. He's like, when you go to Juma, it don't look like that. It's quiet, it's peaceful. It's like he was talking about it. It was funny though.
Shit. So he was raised. Like what?
Like most niggas.
He was raised Christian. Well, I thought Philly been Muslim for a minute.
Yeah, but not really. I think it's full blown Muslim right now, but I think in the '90s it was not.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think it's full blown now for sure, for sure.
I feel like everybody who be coming out of Brunson be.
Well, even the nigga Oskino was talking about how niggas just became Muslim. He was talking
He
about how
said he
he
was
been
Muslim.
Muslim.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was Muslim before you. But I think he's not Muslim no more, right?
Was he talking to Quilly?
Nah, he was talking to the dude who be with me. The dude with the beard. I forgot his name.
Gars?
Garcia. Yeah. Garcia. He got that. He's funny.
Nah, somebody called and it must have been Quilly. It had to be Quilly. I don't know why.
Called Osino.
Yeah, it was like he answered the call. I know, it doesn't matter.
What he was on? OG, I don't know why he be moving like that, but he's good, but he just be
I don't know nothing about him.
he was on Toronto when Kawhi won did the thing.
Yeah? What was this, rookie year? That nigga's young?
He's he ain't I don't even think he's 30 yet.
How long you been in the league?
I don't know. But he was on that championship team. He got a ring with them niggas.
Because that'd be the thing, too, you be thinking about LeBron. Like, yo, he was the last nigga that was able to leave from high school?
No.
Who was the last person?
It was somebody trash.
When did J.R. Smith? J.R. Smith came out of high school?
Yeah.
Dwight Howard. It really wasn't a lot of niggas just doing it, but
It's
Stephon Marbury?
It's some niggas who shouldn't have been out of high school. Nah.
So who went? Sebastian Telfair went overseas and came back, right? Because that was the start of niggas not being able to go. He had to go play overseas a year. So I think that was like the first year it was doing.
Maybe. But what you think that's about?
What?
Like the no from high school thing.
That's them niggas flexing they rule of policy muscle. But it's like you should be at that point niggas wasn't getting no nil deals. So it's also like you're risking being injured in college or doing something else before you get to the NBA and actually
Like playing for free.
yeah. Well, a lot of niggas like LeBron's story. Like imagine if LeBron got injured, if he had to go to college and he gets injured going to college. You know what I mean? This nigga is a son of a single mom who's raising a nigga wherever she could raise him, doing whatever she could do. That nigga gets injured, she has to pay hospital bills. That nigga's never gonna be LeBron.
Yeah.
That's over. So what do you think? I don't know. I think that set white man muscle shit that he kind of flexes at times.
Dang, because
White boy. What the
I think any other I understand why you can't go from college for football, yeah.
Yeah, the speed and the strength is
Yeah, it's like no, that's
niggas get injured.
that's funny.
But basketball is an agility game. It's, you know what I mean?
Baseball they let them niggas go. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm always going to say baseball, you just got to be good at the one thing. If you
keep saying
word of is, if you can pitch, you're locked in.
but
And
that's like
basketball,
the main thing.
I hear you, but if you're good at, if you get on a if you're trying to get on a basketball team and all you can do is steal the ball, you might not really make it nowhere. That's limited. But like that's
what Patrick Beverly do.
No,
He's
run around.
It's good. That's
That
what
nigga's a stamina player.
Okay.
But I just think in baseball you could just be skilled at that one thing, and you could always just play third base. Niggas ain't going like boom. You don't even gotta hit the fucking ball. You're a pitcher. Niggas ain't asking you to hit much. You can pitch, please.
Well,
basketball you got to do
pitching
every
is different.
skill.
That's like a quarterback. Like you just gotta
Yeah,
you don't gotta be fast.
I hear you. And you know, if somebody hits the ball the wrong way, you might get hit back with your pitch, and that's a hazard of pitching, right? The hazard of being a quarterback is every single play. If four niggas in front of you fail their job, you can get laid out.
Well, so in baseball, I'm not a big baseball fan, but I know typically outside of the pitcher, if you're like a shortstop or you're a outfielder or something, you have to be good at that. But then you also have to do offense too.
The expectation
the
is
ball.
there.
Yeah, to hit the ball. So it's not just like you just could be
But
at third base.
But even when you go to look at like the All-Star game for basketball, like you get the dunk contest, the 3-point contest, and skills. The All-Star game for baseball is mad shit because there's mad skills to be had. You know what I'm saying? The home run derby. I actually don't know other things that they do. Okay. To be honest, now I'm thinking about it. I kind of guess I was thinking about Rock and Jock, and that's MTV baseball, and that's not real.
Okay.
But I don't think they have any of this. I don't really know what they do for All-Star game for baseball. It doesn't matter. Baseball's ass. I actually just don't want to talk about baseball. You know, not versed enough.
I just don't.
I actually don't remember where this began.
Well, you were saying they only need to do one thing.
Oh yeah,
and I think it starts with outside of the pitcher. It starts with hitting. Like you could be a good shortstop, but you also got to hit the ball. You could be a good first baseman, but if you just could be a good first baseman and you can't hit the ball, you're not gonna make it to the league. I feel like.
I don't.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to chill. You got to chill.
You know, I do a lot of free thinking. I don't get so much time by myself, but I get enough time by myself to really just be thinking. It's so fun and silly. But I do gotta chill.
Dang. I got. Look at this. I gotta go to the range, man. You got tea in there?
Yeah, that's my spot.
You know exactly where it's at? Shit.
It's fun.
What?
It's fun to be playing games and shit.
What?
The niggas mad targets. The targets have points on them.
But you gotta shoot in your lane. You can't shoot in the other lane.
Nah, it's frowned upon.
Which some people do it.
So it depends on your pause. I've
Depends on what?
It depends on what kind of gun you got.
Mm.
If you got a shotgun, sometimes you can't really control all that spread that you should be able to. The shit I got, you can do is spread it too.
Mikael Bridges looked like somebody. I don't know who, but somebody from Brookside.
He got a weird beard connect. Well, I thought how much weird connect to him.
He's better than that. Hold up. What happened? Somebody got banged on? Why Shaq getting it?
I think Shaq there. Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, TNT. Need the inside. You know,
Oh, okay. No, yeah.
and Barkley on.
Nah, the best to ever do it.
Are you like that group?
Yeah, I think it's funny. Like if he laugh out loud funny. Some
Um,
shit you could just snicker at.
you like
know?
him better than Stephen A?
Yeah.
You like Stephen A. nephew?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so I thought he was an internet nigga, but he not. It's another nigga who I guess really acts like that.
What do you mean?
He one of them New York CC niggas. One of them CC you want to talk CC show niggas. And I thought it was him. I was like, that's crazy. What a jump. It's not. It's not. It's not one of them niggas. It is. They just got a character like that. Shit like that makes Stephen A. more likable.
The nephew joint. Because I know LeBron. Ooh, that was a good pass.
What he say about LeBron?
What he said?
That's what his nephew said.
I ain't never hear him. So I just started keeping them with this Knicks run. LeBron been out the playoffs for a little minute. Mm, that was my fan. Yeah.
Then I went to a barbershop that I hadn't been to in a very long time, and it felt like cheers. I felt like everybody knew my name. I was like, why I stopped coming here? I was like, oh, it's a Christmas thing.
What was your favorite?
No, it's a new bread. What's going on right now? Let me feel.
Oh,
So my cousin was in there. I'm like, okay, this is weird.
come on, son. That was a good shot. OG. He looked like this dude from West Haven. You know, man.
That like that's his favorite habit.
Oh, hell, what is wrong with you, yo?
Like, he just watching. But he really saying, John, like, you know.
Chill. You got to chill. Let me see something. Yes, yes, yes. Well, what's up with the what's your take on the Diddy joint?
Um, McLean, my name was Ram. Yours used to be CC.
Yeah.
So that's what you got.
No, I know that. What the hell did with Diddy though?
But though,
Yeah, I was like, yo, what is wrong with you, yo?
I think this time start saying free Diddy. You know, I don't know if I'm an
Oh,
early.
have you been seeing Ray J recently?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know he would ever expose the booty goons.
What?
He told Fab he was gonna get the booty goons. I never knew it was Suge Knight.
You know he was on Paris Morgan.
Then what was he talking about?
He was talking about Diddy.
Okay, what you say? Oh, well, so that's when Suge Knight said that they had a love affair.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he went up there and he was like, Diddy always showed them love, blah blah blah. They don't got no issues. But remember, he was about to fight the Sons. When Diddy first, I think he said like no Diddy or something like that, and then they was about to fight at a club or some shit. Remember Chris Brown broke it up? It was like a big,
that's crazy. Nah, that sounds like a fever dream.
it was like a big thing though when it first happened. It was around the time Diddy first got bad.
Yeah, I remember. I remember when the nigga was talking about niggas that not say no Diddy, da da da.
So I guess what? I guess
I thought that nigga was gonna blow too. Like he was like Christian.
no,
The one that look like Lil Diddy.
he good.
He's like Diddy and Fab together. I was fucking with it. I was like, okay.
That was probably right.
Yeah, if you like it was Diddy and Fab together, that's what it was to me. And he was like, y'all know this digging the crate to grab on the old beats. I was like, yeah, fuck it, run it back.
Yeah. Hello. What up? said this ain't. What are you talking about? What you want? Jesus, what's all with you?
Oh, uh, you got city order?
I'm gonna call you back. He said, okay. Um, yo, the Knicks lose, man. Shit is time to wake it. I fell away.
Why?
Got this, I also felt like if the Knicks lose, it's gonna be the lowest rated.
Yeah, it seemed dry without it.
OKC and Indiana. That's like the two. OKC is already like a minor
Either
market.
way, what I don't want to see is OKC sweep whoever gets to the finals with it. But that would be
All right, OKC is nice like that.
I think SGA got the touch on him right now. I think he's been blessed by the league. So,
Man, he's from Canada. You know that?
mm-hmm, sounds great.
Uh, you know. Um, I ain't really. Really- Yo, well, you'll be willing to
Yes.
you'll be willing.
No.
No.
Nah, because I saw the moment when you decided, oh, all right. I'm gonna change.
No, I wasn't about to change. I was gonna say the same thing. So, like tomorrow, I'm saying
Yeah.
suplex.
Cool.
Like,
Yeah, I'll give them shit like whatever.
nah, like, are you be willing to take a suplex? Would you take a bump?
No. I'm not even fucking with cocaine, nigga.
Nah, it's like a suplex.
I told you, yeah, I'll do it. I'll give
Or a
niggas
rock
a suplex.
bottom or something.
Yeah, I'll give it up. I just can't do it to me. You're gonna have to really do it.
Would you let somebody do like
No.
the high flying jump?
Ain't no, yeah, I'm gonna catch you and fucking body press you. I'm with that. But I'll fake up to that point and then do the reversal.
Yeah, what?
That's what I'll do. I'll agree the whole time.
You have to chill, dude. Nah, see, I come eating. This literally been highlights of him this whole time. What he got? 20? 20 at the half? Hitting threes? Whenever they like that, it's like they all business. You know, speak English that well.
Yeah, but I hate that stretch forward, big tall nigga shooting threes. And so I feel like they give something up in the paint and they're like that. Like they're not gonna be aggressive in both areas. Like I prefer a nigga who just gonna pull that pin. Like,
Same. Oh, I need something to happen, man. Here we go. Mitchell Robinson, whenever he when he on the boards, right here,
okay.
he just, his shoulders seem like they don't fit his body up. You know what I'm saying? Like his shit be like an action figure. You know how sometimes his shoulders like,
I don't fuck with Mr. Robinson million times. Made up in time to know what name.
Mitchell Robinson, come on.
That's it sounds like you just spun a wheel twice with the name on it.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, shit, okay.
I was the cop that threw you over and like Yeah, I left my ID at home. Oh, what's your name, son? Mitchell Robinson. Get the fuck out of there. Get out of the car, get down.
Hey, Quan?
Get out of the car, get down.
Well, why? Well, what's that about?
I feel like that's don't do that. That's the
Big
thing.
you? It, like it always goes back to the big you shit with you.
You don't know the white niggas named Daquan?
This dude is crazy.
Okay, maybe you're racist. Maybe you're being racist.
You think so?
Yeah.
Nah. Oh, nah, Shaq don't even say nothing. What is that? Oh, that's I never actually watched that either.
It's funny. It's funny. And it's surprising because you want to say you want to remember when cancel culture started, but then you watch that and you're like, well, nigga is kind of remember. The nigga is like, yo, this nigga's Disney's Iron Man. This nigga's blackface the whole movie. Like how he do a tasteful blackface, niggas never say a word.
The nigga said, well, not yet at that time. When was that?
My nigga it had to be over past 2005. Like we're not. It wasn't 85. It wasn't like 1967. We're like, yeah, maybe.
I wasn't. I wasn't.
Niggas had the internet. The fuck? Like niggas wasn't getting sample AOL discs. Like it was definitely.
Where's that shit? Oh yeah, 2008. When the internet came on. You started doing that. No, when the internet came on. It had to be around that time, right?
Fuck it. That's all right.
Look, these niggas make commercials already.
Yarmulke on, nigga.
Chat he might be Jewish, isn't he?
He might be. So I thought the nigga had a yarmulke on.
Was hungry.
That's probably that sound like some Polish.
And he was young too when he came in the league. Yeah, she was one. If yeah, she's
Swedish. It is hungry and it's Swedish. Highland branch. And these are some origins. That's white name. That right there, it's a white boy.
Shit,
Like,
not for real, man. Shouldn't have to be like that.
you know, I know them cakes taste like shit.
One cake.
The cakes that they be making. That's pretty like shit.
Didn't the sugar come from that? It came from Cake Wars, right?
Yeah, but I don't know if they were already a store before. I think they were probably a store before.
Yeah.
They're straight. I ain't been there in a minute. I think I went last year.
It wasn't right.
Nope.
I was getting cakes from there for years. I think I'm fine still getting my cake from you.
I think you going to buy a personal cake is probably different than going to buy the cupcake they gave at 5 o'clock in the morning. So maybe the cakes are file flat. And what? That cupcake wasn't made especially for me. When I went in, I was like, oh, the energy's gone. And I was getting them shits for free off the back of the truck sometimes. Definitely tasted better.
Anything in the 22, I didn't break in, wanted to get out into everybody. Right. I mean, I gotta do like those things. Yeah, like, could you go and like throw?
Yeah. Knives? Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
I want to do something like that, man.
We're coming. Go ahead, throw your knife.
No, I'm serious.
So you can do. You know what I asked? I think I asked him like, hey, "Could you bring like a slingshot?" And he said, "Yo, who's going to your backyard? You throwing knives going to your backyard, my man."
Yeah, but like, what if it's mine?
So I was there the other day. This nigga was shooting with a rifle. And I don't know what he was shooting. It was probably like 3:08 a.m. But the shit was like smacking the back wall. And I ain't never really seen no bullets hit the back wall and spark up. Like usually you don't see them hit when they hit the back wall. Nigga, he was shooting something crazy. That shit was like, chat, sparking off the wall. I was kind of shook. What's going on?
So,
How are you, sir?
hello.
What's up? We live too. So don't say nothing you wouldn't say.
What you mean, yo, man? Piece of the piece of the God's nurse, man. Yo, this born cipher the reminder, you know what I'm saying? CEO of Sport Academy, you know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying, the founder of the mystery of 64 squares. You know, putting it all out there, you know what I mean? What you mean you lie?
No, he's lying. I mean,
He said, I'm Nick.
we working on a new thing. Abbott and Costello, we want a new thing. Don't worry, I got it.
Next down by what, 4?
Yeah.
Is that high?
Hey, look,
This could still happen. I see them.
I mean, yo, man, you see the new podcast and look over there, you see it?
I seen it.
You look good, don't it?
I mean, it's not really about what it look like. What it
No,
look
no,
like.
no, it is, man. It is what it looked like. You know why? Because looks, they talk. Because, listen, the story got to match the footage, bro.
Maybe.
Story got to match
If
the
the
footage.
story's good though,
The
it's only
story
the
got to
matter.
match the footage, man.
You might ride the wave with a story and that might be good enough. You might be giving them too much.
Nah, it's never too much. Look, I'm gonna show you how this works. But look ahead. Now, what I'm going to do now, see what I'm saying? I offered the lane shit earlier. And I couldn't keep offering this lane. Offer y'all this lane 1 year at a time. Because y'all can merge over there and it can be one joint. But once I get it popping and then you be like, yo, let's do it. No. Because I already offered y'all the merge lane. You know what I'm saying? Now, it would be wise for y'all because it'd be in your favor to merge now.
Because you're going to the moon.
Yeah. I think like that way. That's how I think too though.
You know what I'm saying?
I said I think the same way. Like might as well link because I'm going to the top.
Well, like what you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? It don't make sense. But really keep buying more shit when y'all got all the other shit that I need right here.
Damn, a co-op? That's crazy.
And not to mention, I bought all this shit anyway, so what's the difference?
It's no difference.
Hey, what the fuck is the difference?
Portion of it.
You know what I'm saying? The only thing is like what? The TV is yours, you can have it.
What?
Yeah, but the chatty personality, you know, that's priceless.
No. See, PK, you're gonna have your own day when you do your own thing like y'all normally do. I'm gonna have my day when I do my own thing.
I want to see what you do.
No,
I am interested. I am truly interested.
Absolutely, bro. Look here. You know what? I'm eating because I got chairs. So I'm gonna have you.
You say you got what?
Cheers.
I got space, so you could even sit in on one and add on if you want to. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
You know what I'm saying? Sure, because man, listen, man, you know. So with me, either I'm in or I'm out. I go all the way in because I don't know how to go half in, dance around, tap dance and all that stuff. I don't know how to do that. Oh, I do. That's sure. I don't know what that is. So either I'm going all the way in or I'm all the way out. So and then when I go all the way in, yo, that would be son. I burn all the boats after that because
we're not going back.
yeah. I burn all the boats. Only thing that's going is forward movement after that.
Yeah, you say you burn all the boats. What reference is that? What's that?
We're not going back. It's just what we're saying.
Yeah. Well, you're not going backwards from that. See,
That's like some war talk or something?
I mean, you know, they
Partially.
you know what I'm saying? I mean, you see it in historical movies, like like when you see wars and stuff, like this. I, I I like to use this one. North America is the land of the free, the home of the brave. When they built this country, right before, right before these niggas was about to die because the Indians were starving them. They didn't know how to eat. They couldn't get no food. They didn't know how to plant nothing. They had no more boats to go back. They were stuck over here.
Yeah, they wouldn't have made that movie. They had no supplies.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Look, they fucking couldn't make it.
Yeah.
But I know, but they kept on pushing on though, man. Resilience, my boy. You know what I'm saying? They fucking like, yo, fuck it, man. We're gonna go till we die. And just when the last day they thought that this day was the last day, help came.
Yeah, nah, they didn't know how to what the things behind that.
Help came, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, so now, for me, right? When I say I'm a burn the boats, I always talk from a personal development perspective, self-improvement perspective. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I talk about that shit from, like that piece. I could go on a historical note, but I like it more when it comes from a personal development perspective, a self-improvement perspective, because now you see the individual evolving. You see him pushing beyond his limits now. You see him doing more than, now you see him paying attention. You see him doing everything now because he know he can't go backwards.
It depends on the audience, though. Because when you trying to put somebody on like that, what have you done? To even try to express it.
Nah, see, peep game. Only those that like it gonna, it ain't going. It ain't going. A person that's with this conversation is over their head, they ain't even going. They gonna stroll right by this shit like it ain't even up there. But you see more. You see more. You see more empowerment shit on now than more than ever. The gossip and garbage shit it's been out there forever. And niggas done got lost in that shit and it's getting them nowhere. It's getting them nowhere, man. It's time for a new genre to kick in. It's time for a new mindset to kick in. As long as you doing what everybody else doing, you always gonna lose. You gotta go against the grain, man, to bring magnetic attraction, you gotta go against the grain. Mm-hmm. And this is what I'm doing. I'm totally going against the grain. I'm telling you now what I'm gonna do. My aim is to go against the grain, just to bring the magnetic attraction to get motherfuckers saying, what's going on? Be up on get the conversation going. And this is how you get anybody tuning in. I'm going against the grain, like, yo, what's going on? Like, everybody that's the major figures in this world that spoke their mind, they went against the grain. And that's why, people is like, yeah, I mean, pick a man, Malcolm X, pick a man, whoever, Elijah Muhammad, pick a man, you know what I'm saying?
You're thinking a lot of certain kind of guys.
Martin Luther King went against the grain.
Almost the same.
Martin Luther King went against the grain too. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't even that kind of guy like them dudes, but he was going against the grain too. And that's why you know him. Everybody you know is a person that went against the grain, pretty much. When they assimilate in the system, they be forgotten. Cause they part of the system.
Sometimes you gotta do that so you can attack the system from the inside, though.
It ain't happening. Name a man that stick it down from the inside.
You just didn't hear about it.
Because it never happened. That's why. It never happened, bro. It never happened. Nah, you know what I mean? Because, you know what I'm saying? Because the system was set up for us to operate in it. And a lot of us don't understand if we rebel against the system will crash down. It need workers. It need people to work. It need that kind of mindset in order for it to work.
Yeah, if everybody say no.
Yeah, they don't say no. It's over, man. It's over. It's over as we know it. It'd be a whole new government a kick in if everybody say no.
Yeah, but everybody doesn't have the same thing at stake. They're not gonna put up the same thing. Even if they think like you, they not gonna speak like you. It's difficult. I guess they'll watch sometimes.
Now, but now the thing is, I'm a gardener, so I'm not solely trying to change your mind in the beginning. I'm just trying to plant a seed in your mind. So I'm trying to plant a seed in your mind. So once I plant the seed, and then as the program goes on, then I can be down to what I say now. The seed is already planted. It's gonna bloom eventually. It ain't a matter of hope. It's a matter of time, my boy.
Okay.
It's a matter of time. See, in my mind, doubt don't even foster in my mind. It don't even grow like weeds. I got no concept of doubt.
I feel you, man. I doubt for sure.
Yeah, I don't, man. I don't.
I see success and failure. I'm definitely not gonna see success. I feel like that's a mistake.
Yeah, nah, you know what I'm saying? I only see success, bro. And you know why? Because even when I look at failure, I see failure as success. Because when I fail, I'm learning how to go to the next level every time I fail. I don't know what failure is. Success and failure is one and the same. It's just a perspective on how you're looking at it. You can't succeed without failing numerous of times. But you got to look at the failure as the stepping stones to success. You got to look to fail. You got to look to do all of them wrong shits in the beginning because that's how you learn it. Learning not what to do. Because you don't know what to do in the beginning. You just got a burning desire to do it. That's it. You know, you can't play it safe, bro. The longer you play it safe, you treating a comfort zone, and the comfort zone is a kill zone.
I'm just advocating for the devil. I definitely don't.
Man, fuck the devil. Fuck the devil. Fuck the devil. Fuck the devil, man. Fuck the devil, man. Fuck the devil, man. You know what? Yeah, you know what?
Fuck the devil. Yeah, fuck the devil. I'm ready to say that in church. What you should do with it.
The devil is just a word. It ain't a being, nor is it a fucking spirit that fucking is alive. It's just a term that they give to your lower self that because the body has a desire of its own, so it desire everything on low levels like animals do.
So somebody's at the top, though. Somebody's at the top.
Yeah, so
but nobody's at the bottom.
No. So that's why they say you got a higher self and lower self. So when
this nigga handed me the bag like I was like, yeah. Then get on camera and hand me the chicken.
Now, when you see the Sphinx over there in Egypt, the Sphinx,
yeah,
that's a perfect analogy of your higher self and your lower self. But the fact that you see the animal on all fours, that means he's tamed. That means he's trained like your higher self already done turned a nigga into a Muslim. Now he's submitting, bro. You know what I'm saying? But if the motherfucker was standing up and doing some shit, it'd have been like, nah, yo, this nigga's on all fours. Like, you tell the nigga to sit down, lay down. See, that's the signs that you gotta be able to see when you see these things. The niggas tamed, he's trained.
Yeah, but there's mad of those. It's not just the Sphinx. It's mad of them. I think that's the only one that's like that. And they have a bunch of them where they're sitting, they're standing.
No, so
Osiris and a bunch of those.
hold on, but see,
It's Osiris.
I think they're like they're the top guy.
Osiris is a Greek name.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Greek. Greek mythology.
It's getting mad.
Which means like
12 point.
Yeah, you a Knicks fan, ain't you? Black dad shit.
Absolutely. We're looking at, sir, I told you they like to be down 20.
That's crazy.
That's what they
That's
like.
crazy.
That's what they like.
Crazy.
And watch, see, the third quarter, I wouldn't even really,
Brunson just gonna shoot him up.
yeah, I wouldn't even entertain it. The fourth quarter is where now you see the magic happening.
This the last one. I mean, this
The
is
third
six.
quarter. It's play goals is over.
So,
15 now.
They're only 5 away from where they want to be.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, now wait. What you were saying? Osiris is a Greek.
Well, he said he's Greek. I don't. I just said Osiris, but it's I don't. I'm not tapped in enough to.
Hey, look at here, right? Look at here, right? Look, every time I add on to a thing, I don't speak nothing but absolute truth. Right? But when I share my opinion, I don't like to share my opinion because that's me and God. I don't normally do that. But if you asking for it, then I would inject it in a form like this. I would say, well, most people, you know what I'm saying? Because I know it ain't my thinking. That's why I would say most people, you know what I'm saying? It ain't my thinking because I don't like to share doubt. I don't like to share my opinion, so I kind of refrain from doing that. But when you hear me adding on, I'm speaking some shit and I know it's the truth. And you could Google it, you could AI, you could do what the fuck you want. You know what I'm saying? You could see.
Nah, they about to do some freaky shit. Don't ask that. Niggas
No.
up here saying some other shit.
No,
For sure.
see, because anything that I'm speaking of is in the algorithm of what you know and what you don't know.
Nah, I mean, if I saw it and you were saying something, you would usually say, I think I would know. But the general public would not.
Yeah. So,
But the deep fake, how they play that game, be kind of crazy.
No, so, and when I go beneath the surface and when AI don't know, I'm going to let you know that what I'm doing. But normally, I try to speak to the general public. I try to speak general so everybody can get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to go like real deep on some shit, but you know what I'm saying? I just try to speak where it's general knowledge that this is the shit you should already be knowing.
Nah, I get excited sometimes, and I'll tell you my opinion.
Yeah. I don't never do that.
I can't help it. I've been working on it. I think you talked about this a little while ago, and I was like,
You know what
really
that
trying
is?
to figure that out.
But you know what? That is you having a need in you to be heard, which really don't have no bearing. So
nigga said, yeah, you just want to say stuff.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You say you just dying to say something.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I be like, you know, see, but I've been there eons ago. I don't got over that need already. I don't got over that. You know what I'm saying? So now I only speak when I need to speak. And then that's where the power impacts at. So only when you need to speak.
So I've seen that too, and I know it works like that too. But
yeah, man.
Boy, if a nigga ain't a little chatty patty sometimes, man, be fun.
Because
I understand.
Because when you speak when you need to speak, motherfuckers look for your voice more often. You like, yo, man, what on Cypher talking about? What's his chime in on this? You know what I mean? Have him add on to it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm not always adding on to every other thing because I don't need to. But when I start adding on, it's going to change the whole paradigm of everything.
I kind of just don't show to it. And then if I just limit my time at this, and I just do the thing I usually do when I get there, it seemed like I'm limited, but it's really just time outside. So I just go back in the house.
Usually do.
Being chatting, like if I'm somewhere comfortable, it's you know what I mean, talking to people that I fuck with. I don't do that everywhere,
Okay.
but when I get to a place I can do it, I definitely would do it.
You can't let the outside world dictate your pace, bro. You can't allow events to just dictate your presence being shown up at every fucking thing. No. You gotta be in control of everything you do. Everything you do. Not some things and these things, but everything you do. Everything.
Back.
I told I just told you they like to be down by 20, bro.
That 20.
Oh, it's 8. It's 8.
That's what
And
they
it
like.
was like a little 10-0 run they just went on.
This game is over. It'll be 3-3 tonight. You know what I'm saying? And then the Knicks gonna win it.
Oh man. I hope I need the Pacers to lose. I ain't got no money on it. I just want to see them win.
Ain't nothing like a burning desire, man. It's nothing more powerful than a burning desire, bro. Trying to change you. It's nothing more powerful than a burning desire, man. See, but in what I think, you know what I'm saying? See, so what I'm trying to do two things here with the podcast. Do my thing, but at the same time, enlighten y'all about half stepping. Niggas stop half stepping and fucking go hard on the podcast. Like, really, y'all waiting for?
Well, I think we're figuring it out, man. We just, got rid of some baggage. We're sniffing it up right now.
You make the mistake, bro. Make the mistakes now.
I think
Make the mistakes now. Make the mistakes now. Stop being scared to make the mistakes, man. You gotta make
We're
the
done with
mistakes. You gotta make the mistakes now, man. You gotta.
But funny enough,
You need to know what too. And when you make the mistakes, tell the people the mistakes you made, so they can learn. Yeah, I'm telling you, and that's how motherfuckers start. You know, they start.
Yeah,
Fucking with you because
right.
I feel like they on a journey with you.
yeah. So when you blow, they know how to. Oh, yo, man, that nigga he told his whole story.
Yeah, that's going on.
You know what I'm saying? Man, you gotta kick raw truth, bro.
Right.
Gotta kick raw truth, man. Fuck watering it down for you. It's raw truth, man. Raw truth. And don't be scared to tell them, yep, I fucked up. Made a bad mistake. I made a bad decision with that.
Well, we haven't done that yet.
Okay.
I think since we're making our wholly positive, I think moving forward, we'll make some more bad decisions, just to see what they feel about.
Oh, yeah. Because look, the only way you learn is you're gonna make a few bad decisions. That's the only way you learn. If you still in the comfort zone, then that means you ain't learning. You ain't making enough decisions. If you scared of making them, and then you just saying, I ain't gonna make that decision right now. I'm just gonna chill and just wait and see what happens. Then that's the worst too. Because even when you don't make a decision, you still make one. I'm ready to take the shots. You gotta fucking make the decisions, bro. Make them and fail and learn, man. Again, so you can heavy up and go to the next level. Like every time you delay the process of making it, you know how long that's set you back, man. You know, a lot of people go through. Yeah, it's like you scared for. Because it's somebody that's watching y'all that's feeling like, what the fuck is that waiting for? Right. It's always somebody out there that's you know what I'm saying? That's fucking just like, yo, what are they waiting for? You know? Yeah, it's really telling you. So look, I think what y'all need to do is, okay, so I need that webcam over there. I need two of these mics to put on the other chair that's the arm thing. You got one here, right? Ain't that one right there?
Nah, that's what you got.
It's broken?
It ain't broke, but that ain't what you need.
But I need a microphone for the computer person that's gonna be on the after. No, it could be this one. This little mic right here. definitely need something. I don't know cookies. 'Cause I don't like mixed match stuff. I like it.
What?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This week, that's the fun. I don't know. That's the right thing. I thought I had bought you a couple of these doing shit, at least two of them, didn't I?
I'll put that in.
It might be another one.
Because they came with the headphones. Like, if I bought you all these headphones, the headphones were with the mics and all that shit.
Nah.
Cause they'll be mad headphones.
Nah, that's
Yeah, I'm telling you.
It was mad headphones. That
ain't that's
It was definitely like 4 or 5 and shit. Four.
I'm telling you, it was, man. Look, you got mad headphones. Because I made sure I paired the headphones with the mics.
Yo. Yo. What's up?
We probably got the shit in here just starts to run. Because this room could be something else.
What up?
This could be a motherfucking bar or something.
Well, you know, we live, you know.
Oh,
You
I mean, I'm in a piece of the gods. You know
know.
what I'm saying? I'm in the building.
I'm I'll come bring you some.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Get y'all mind right, man. Get y'all mind right, and I'm in the building.
Huh?
I'm about to go watch the Knicks put it down in these jokers right quick.
You want to see what you finish it up?
But yeah, man, that's all we need to do is just move all this stuff. You know, because we don't need all this stuff. We got all the chairs we need. I need 3 more mics and a webcam and light and cameras. So I'm probably gonna buy like 2 more cameras and get it going over there. And that's pretty much it. All this other stuff. You know, you know. Let's see, man. I'm telling you, bro. That's what it is. You know, okay, so we live, right? Mm-hmm. All right, so listen. Spin cycle every mind. Telling you right now, the Godspeed mindset is coming your way in the neighborhood near you. Look for it. The Godspeed mindset. Got t-shirts and everything. It's coming. It's coming your way. Now let's just, let me just add on and that. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, wait, what is your country here? So you might as well just
see.
Yeah,
man, you know what I'm saying?
do the whole thing.
Well, I said the Godspeed mindset, here. I gotta do here. I need these on.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to hear it, right now.
What now? So,
Like, no, yeah. Oh, yeah.
so I know the truth, so.
Alright, so, you said the Godspeed mindset?
Yeah, the Godspeed mindset. So,
And that's a podcast you started?
indeed.
Is it a live stream? Is it a podcast? What?
I think it's a podcast. You know what I'm saying? We as a group, we ain't really determined it, but I think it's gonna be a podcast. You know what I'm saying? And I say the Godspeed mindset because everything is perspective. And and the group of brothers that I deal with, you know what I mean, our minds is operating above the 6.
So how many is the group? How many of you is gonna be like the main people?
Well, right now, we're not going to put the whole group on the podcast on at one time. No, because we move as a collective group. You know what I'm saying? So the Godspeed mindset is basically a hierarchy of brothers that came together that compose the mystery of the 64 squares. We gave you Sport Academy. We gave you the mystery of 64 squares. We gave you all of those things. We sent the brother into the Dixwell community by himself with 64 squares. We did that. We did that.
Okay, so you wanna so like if it is like 6 of y'all, it's gonna be like what, 2 at a time, 3 at a time?
Well,
You said it would be 60 up?
I'm assuming. I'm saying.
nah, I never said it's 6. I said we operate above the 6.
I heard that. I thought.
Yeah, we operate above the 6.
You know
You know what I'm saying? So because we operate in the 7th mode, that's the Godspeed mindset of 7. So whenever I say we operate above the 6, the only thing above the 6 is 7.
I think Gordon Shepard probably knew that.
P7.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So me at the same time, we ain't saying new. I mean, we ain't saying nothing new. And this is why I come to you as Born Cypher, the reminder. The reminder is the attribute that I bring because the information that we have is nothing new. But we are the authors of all the information we have. You know what I'm saying? Because we understand that we are the owners and the makers of the information. So we are the fathers of this civilization right here. So the understanding that we're bringing is to only uplift and empower, not to motivate, because we understand that motivation is temporary. It dies, it fades away along the way. So if I empower you, well, I can empower you for life. That's our aim right there. The Godspeed mindset. So get ready, it's coming. It's coming in the neighborhood near you, in the channel near you. On site for the reminder, we coming.
So it's your intent. I'm not trying to cut you off. Your intent, you saying, is to uplift, right?
Absolutely. Always happening.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? So first, our aim is to teach the babies and protect the ladies. We come from a village concept at the same time, you know what I'm saying? So, and at the same time, we rooted in the foundation of the gods and earths. That's our roots. But this is not what we're promoting. Gods and earths teaching. That's not what we're doing. But you will see the lived culture that we live at the same time that is right and exact. So when I'm talking about the mystery of 64 squares, it's still dealing with 8 points, like we got 8 points on the universal flag. There's still 8 numbers, it's still 8 alphabets. We still building and destroying the whole time. Because there's nothing else to do. Either you're gonna build or you're gonna destroy. And you're trying to make people consciously aware of what needs to be happening in this day and time. Right now, this what needs to be happening right now. You need to be consciously aware of what's going on. Like we way behind the 8 ball.
So it's gonna be, is it an informative podcast? Is it a guest base?
I mean, absolutely. So So right now we having talks about guest days, type of topics, man, we gonna be adding on to and all that kind of stuff. But but yeah, So I mean, we gonna have the lines open so you can call in and ask questions and all that stuff. So get ready, you know.
Okay.
It's open to the public. Our aim and purpose is to educate the human family, not just those in our community, but the whole human family.
So you're not just trying to uplift black people, you're trying to uplift everybody.
The whole human family.
Yeah. Nah, I'm not done.
Bro.
I'm just helping these ones around me.
Nah, I could be about to say
So
something.
nah, they could be anybody, but
Hey, so but let's be clear. Um, our aim is to reach the lost and found first. So this is why we raised up a man amongst you and sent him into the Dixville community with 64 squares.
But yeah, what you said that. What is that?
What you mean?
that's Sports Academy, right?
Well, you said you sent.
What you gonna do?
Yeah, but like you saying like you.
I said we.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so
I
like
said we.
we sent
We the collective, yes, we.
sent somebody on Dixon Avenue.
We
Teach the
let's be clear here, you know what I'm saying? Because two, I truly want you to understand every understand every word that I'm saying, but at the same time, I want you to understand the language that I'm speaking to you with.
You're not gonna say overstand?
Nah.
Dang.
Yeah.
I overstand though.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when I said it was we that raised up a man from amongst you, from amongst y'all, from amongst your own people, and taught him the mystery of 64 square and sent them back into the Dixwell community to teach the babies the mystery of 64 square. Only we know the mystery. We coded it inside of the chessboard.
You're the we too, you know that, right? I want to make sure you low. I ain't gonna lie. I was wondering.
It's a lot going on. So.
They don't care about the other thing that.
Here.
I don't care about that.
So
I needed to be within.
I got to see your attention being split. I understand.
So look at this. When I say eight, I mean when I say we, it's a group of men that consists of 9 brothers. It never rises above 9 and it never goes below 9. It's always 9. It's always the odd number of 9. And it's built that way. So the odd number is always an odd number that sits above the 8, that reigns supreme over the 8. Because it's 4 major ones and it's 4 minor ones. These 4 major ones are the ones that do the writing that encode the mystery into the 64 squares. The minor ones are the ones that go out into the community and talk to the people so they can write the history of the mystery. And I know this might sound strange to y'all because y'all ain't on this type of science right now, because you don't know how to write your history in advance, but we write history in advance. Everything that you've seen us do in the last 12 years was already written in advance. We just living it out.
I'm here.
We just living it out. We just living it out. You know what I'm saying? And we write our history 25 years in advance. So we still got another 13 years of history that we got to live out. That that you have not yet seen yet. And the podcast is a part of the history that's coming into existence now. It's supposed to come into existence on the 13th year, and it's coming. Already written out. It's already been.
So what's your ETA on the like your first episode? You feel like when is that coming? When could they expect that?
Soon. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Soon. 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 You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Soon. I wanna prep the people in advance so they can, be prepared. I don't wanna shock the mind, nor do I wanna disturb it. I wanna find it at peace when I'm speaking to it. I wanna find it at ease when I'm speaking to it, so it can grow properly. I don't wanna retard the mind by speaking things that they're not used to hearing.
You can't say that in the first 10 minutes for sure.
Pardon me, you say what, beloved?
You can't say you retard something. I know what you mean, but the TOS terms of service would be very upset.
If you want to be on YouTube,
For sure, don't say that in the first minute.
And this is why I say that's not my aim and purpose to do that. That's not my aim and purpose to do that. So I want to find the mind at ease. I want to find it in the comfort zone where it's very receptive to the information.
it's the last quarter. They're down 15, so they have to start doing something.
No, see, but this is what they do. They want to be down in the fourth quarter.
Oh, somebody's saying that on the Pacers.
And what they doing?
He hurt.
Donkey.
Yes, sir.
Who's that?
Well, that's good. He hurt.
No, oh, he don't know.
That's my guy.
Nah,
He looked big and he had dreads.
that's the
Yeah. But look at here, right? Throughout time in the laws of the world, they always gave you a sneak preview of what's coming. You know what I'm saying? And they always dropped it in the minds of men. They didn't put it on TV or put it in the book. They always told it into the minds of men. So let me drop a sneak preview live in the minds of men. So when I say the mystery of 64 Street, we use the mystery as a code word. It's a hint for the wise that we speaking to an unknown factor that's going on with the condition of a people. Because when you look in North America, not just throughout the diaspora, but I want to speak to just the people in North America, the black man in North America, the condition he's in. He's in a worse state than he was in 1930.
Why do you say that?
Yeah, absolutely. You know why? Because, you see.
Wait, not to cut you off. When you say North America, so do
Canada?
you identify with the foundational FBA thing?
What's that?
Foundational Black American? So like what's Tariq Nasheed, what's his
Not from
group?
the Caribbean. It's like
What's his group? He's saying like all
the ancestors of slaves.
all the descendants of slaves, essentially like the foundational Black Americans, like the people who
Non-Caribbean, non-African.
yeah, like your descendants were brought here when the slaves.
So I don't want to make this a slave topic because I don't believe there ever was a slave.
Okay.
I don't believe black people were ever enslaved. I believe there was political prisoners. It was kidnapped and taken on a Wesley course, and you know what I'm saying. A slave has to participate in his enslavement.
You don't feel like in America At a certain point that was happening?
Only after they set up the breeding camps in Maryland and start breeding slaves and start stripping the mind and the hard drive of the so-called African in America. And they start taking on the information from them at that point. So when baby was born back in them days, they started taking the babies from the prisoners and getting them to white folks, and white folks was raising them, and they was learning English at this point. Now, when that happened, the name got lost, the language got lost, the culture got lost, and the God got lost. And when you got those four components lost, you got the knowledge of yourself lost at the same time. So those are the five things that we build upon, you know what I'm saying, that this so-called Negro in America gonna have to reclaim in order to get to know himself again. You know what I'm saying? And he don't even realize these things, you know what I'm saying? I mean, look at here, yo, because he can freely walk around here on over here in North America speaking English free. You know, he got a European name and the whole nine. Like, like, what's his said culture? He the, he's the only.
What's the time span from when that happened?
Yo, he's a slavery. They didn't take 400 years. Look at this right here. The African in North America is the only the only the only person in the world with a God that don't look like him.
But I'm saying at and
See, 20 overlooked that, didn't you?
look, in 2025 though, right? Like at this point, you feel like the black people over here is the same as the black people in Africa?
Absolutely no.
Yeah, so it's like two different, like, I don't want to say beings, but it's two, they're not the same thing.
They lost over there too.
Oh, I don't know.
I know for sure.
Why you say that?
Man, so listen to this, right?
What's it doing over there?
Listen to this. Hebrew. Coming up in the gods and earth, right? We, you know what I'm saying, inside we get a question in our lessons that spoke about, it said that a trader made an interpretation that you will receive the unbilled labor if you came worked over here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the game, like the trader came along, was like, look at here, man. Yo, over here in Atlanta, nigga, honey, they're paying a lot more money over there. Tricked them. But that's the story that was told. But in reality, yeah, that happened on a level, but a lot of us was already here and became slaves. Mathematically, they couldn't brought millions of people over here on the boat. Yeah, they have one that is free. I was saying, come on, man.
Wasn't
Africa
was always already warned before that time? Like,
yeah, but it used to be, it's like the transatlantic slave trade. So it would be like America,
the math is all.
Portugal, and I don't really know where the other spot was, but the niggas would be spinning through the whole thing, but they don't really make no sense. Like, your cargo isn't really going to survive that trip.
but you saying Africans is lost because what, they were sending people over there?
I don't know.
Like, trying to trick people to come over here?
No.
Why would you say that they were?
No, so what I'm saying was the European went over there and tricked them.
Oh, I thought you said that.
Jesus Christ.
No.
Like sliding across the floor.
The European went over there and tricked them, and that's how they start selling their own people out.
Yeah.
Well, you can see now,
so-
the resources get sucked up by everybody else but Africa. Africa don't make no money now.
I thought that the Africans would be warring with other African countries, and then when they in prison or if they win, then they would sell the people that they took over.
Hey, sometimes that was the case too.
So like they weren't sending their own people; they were sending people.
They perceived
But
enemies.
sometimes they were sending their own people. But my thing is, we need to start right here at home, right here with the people here in North America, in the United States. Because here in the United States, what we don't realize what happened in Maryland when they created these breeding plants, that they start mating people that never was mating with each other ever before in the universe. So like this. So before we even came across the Caucasian, right? Like the Dogon would only mate with the Dogon. The Twa people, the Twa people will only mate with the Twa people. You know what I mean? The Kushites would only do with the Kushites. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm saying, so when our ancient fathers seen the fall coming, they knew we would be in the land. They know we would be in the West. They seen it coming. This is what Kemet in Egypt is all about. All that writing is on the wall because they knew we was falling as a people, so they wanted to put much information in the wall so you could have something to come back to and find a way back. Kemet was a library.
They destroyed that, right?
Nah, it's still there. The people just destroyed. You know what I'm saying? All that writing and stuff is still on the walls.
But what did they destroy? Did they destroy Kush?
Kush was an empire.
Yeah.
Was the people, yeah. It was an empire. Kushites, they basically got destroyed out too. But you gotta think about this. When you say Kemites or you think of anything in Egypt, Ethiopia, all that is the Kushites. The Kushites had an empire that reigned from East Africa all the way into India, all the way into China. It's called Indo-Kush. They had one of the biggest empires in the world. So you talking like all those black people, like that vast amount of span.
That's where the libraries were?
Libraries was everywhere. Everywhere we are, there was a library. So I want to get back to us, like here in this mystery. The chessboard is a library. See, and this is what I'm talking about. This is what we doing with the mystery of 64 Streams. Like every black person you see is a library. In them is everything that is and everything that will be. And this is, I'm going to say it here on live right now. And this is one of the main reasons why that the Europeans started going into Africa, because they heard about this information that was in Africa. But these libraries don't got physical addresses. They only exist in the spiritual realm. So the Caucasian can never enter into it. Never. because he don't got the means to enter into the spiritual world. Only melanin allows you to travel intergalactically, and he don't got none. That's why the only thing he could do is listen outside the gates to the writings that's being put on the shelves. See, this is how we talk about the mystery, because each square becomes a row. In the mystery, there's 64,000 books. No, it's 512,000 books in the library. Each floor got 64,000 books. And it's 8 levels. It's 8 floors. The building is 8 blocks long with 8 sections. It ain't even on Earth.
You said it's not on Earth?
It's not on Earth.
It's a mental thing, right? You saying?
Well,
Or spiritual, you said?
I'm saying because we spiritual beings. We spiritual beings. You got to understand who we are. We spiritual beings. We only here having a human experience. So we don't have a human experience. We like beings. Come on, man. See, and this is the thing a lot of us not understanding. We trying to fight a spiritual war in a physical world. It ain't gonna, it don't match up. But the ancients tell us, as above, so below. As it is in heaven, so it is on earth. On earth. As it is inside, so it is without.
I put I put libraries at Cushing, and it kind of just effectively said the same thing about the libraries not actually being a physical thing.
Come on, man. I'm just lying to you, bro.
Yeah, nah, I didn't think he was lying at all.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you something. But see, but the Caucasian would dispute that. Yo.
Yeah, that's the part of me that was disputing it.
The Caucasian would dispute the library being non-existent. You know why? Because it's places that he can't physically, because he can only travel physically. Spiritually, he don't got the outfit to travel spiritually. He don't got the garments to go anywhere outside of this physical world. You can't.
Drugs.
You can't, yo. And he tried so hard. He take mushrooms and all kinds of drugs to try to go places, but even when that gas run out, he comes right back to earth. Come right back to earth. You know what I'm saying? But he could only go to the gates and hear the wisdom of the Lord. Hear the wisdom.
This is looking nasty right now. That's 19 or 4 minutes.
I think some niggas they was wasting a little bit of time passing that ball around.
Yeah. So I told you they not to be down by 20.
And that's like fucking.
Hey, well look at here. You know what I'm saying? So you don't know. That's my spill. Well, you know what? Look at this right here. Here's one thing that we quoted in, you know what I'm saying, that just to, if you know that we are the authors of this thing, and the owners and the makers of it.
The middle one is the hot drink.
That shit look mad. I feel.
When you look at the chessboard, you know what I'm saying, in the night, right? And you notice the queen on the board can duplicate every move except the knight. She can move like the pawn, bishop, the rook, even the king. She can duplicate every piece on the board except the knight. Why she can't duplicate the knight? Why?
Oh, I don't know either. I'm a checkers man.
You checkers man. Yo, so we say, because it only we say it, the knight moves, it operates in the 7.
Oh.
You see how it moves?
Mm-hmm.
But a chess player was like, yeah, yo, it moves in the L shape. But
Perspective.
again, perspective, like I was talking about earlier, perspective is everything. You know what I'm saying? Because now, if your perspective is leaning to the 7, now you would have to embrace what that really means. What does that really mean that it's moving in the 7, it's operating in the 7? Like, what does that really mean? Now, when you look at the knight, it moves 2 squares, then it has the ability to turn right or left. It's still moving 3 squares, no matter how you look at it. And 3 for us represents a supreme understanding, which is to see things clearly for what they are, not what they appear to be.
So it's 7.
7 is God. That's the God speed mindset.
Oh, it's good, man.
It's the God speed
He is
mindset.
good. He brought it back around to everything.
Yes, that's the God speed mindset.
That's pro though.
And when you look at the queen, right, her value is 9, but her nature is 6. And how you see her nature is you turn her value upside down and it's 6. And she can only rise, she can't rise no higher than her nature, which is 6. That's why she can't duplicate the knight, because it operates in 7.
Yeah, man.
Like this. A dog will only bark. Like that nigga, he barks. That's his nature to do that. Cats meow, that's what they do. That's their nature to do it. Like, what's the chances of you teaching a cat how to bark? Like a dog. You got to get him operating in a whole nother mode to do that. And that's normally not going to happen. You getting a dog barking like a cat barking like a dog. So his nature is meow and move softly, and you know what I mean? He's operating inside his nature. That's what he does. But you know, God builds and destroys. And for some people, build and destroy look like positive and negative. Some people. It can represent truth or falsehood for some people. It's the law opposite. So the knight has the divine power to deal with good and evil, build and destroy. It can turn left or it can turn right. It's the only piece on the board that can deviate off the path. Every other piece moves straight in a straight lines. That joker turn off the path. Bang. Right or left, right off the path. It's the only piece. Bishop moves diagonal, but a diagonal is a straight line. The rook moves horizontal, know what I'm saying? And vertical, but those are straight lines. You know what I'm saying? Every other piece they move in straight lines, but the night is the only one that can deviate off the path. It's just operating the Godspeed minds on the piece. And notice how when you rise, when you go higher than the night, now we start getting into God concepts as far as pieces. Now you got the bishop that comes in play. It's the next piece. And you break down the word bishop, it's a compound word meaning buy and shop. Buy means two, shop is a place where things are manufactured and made, which is the mind. The mind is the only shop that man has, where he manufacture and make things at. He's an architect. Only if he knew himself that he is the owner and the maker. But when he don't know himself as the owner and the maker, he becomes a tenant in this world instead of an architect. He is the universal builder, always was, it always is, and it always will be. When he know himself. But when he don't know himself, he becomes a tenant in this world. And his mind don't build. It just coincide with the schematics that's written for him by other minds. Them boys come straight under the door. There'll be something that's gonna lock up from under the door. But
Well, yeah, that looks like it.
There was something there. I don't know. There was definitely something there.
yeah.
Like a moth. That nigga.
Yeah, so you know.
That motherfucker was a mosquito. Yeah. When he was on deck. So he got to pick it shit.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? But so peak game, right? And you see me here, I'm talking about the mystery, and I see y'all sitting up here like,
Told you, nigga did it. Killed the
Like-
nigga.
you ain't got a DJ clue what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Because this shit's outside of y'all circumference of mind speed.
You know something. I'm there. But I for sure have trouble listening to you because it's too empowering. I want to hear a white person debate the topic. Because every time I go to think about it and try to like alter it, I be like, nah, I'm good. But I need somebody stooges and white to be like, no, let me tell you why that's not like that.
Hey, man, I mean, you know, whenever you want to open up the lines, just,
I don't got nothing like that.
you know, there's no debate. You know what? And honestly, on this topic, I feel like John Henry Clark.
Who is that? I know that name.
With the hammer.
John Henry Clark is an African scholar, one of the greats. And he said, he said, I only debate with my equals, and I teach all others.
That's disrespectful a little bit.
No, it is because it was this white chick up there trying to, you know what I'm saying? He's like, look, man, this ain't even no debate right here.
Nah, I'm teaching you, so.
Yeah, I'm strictly teaching right now. You know, and I feel like I'm in that mode because I know nobody knows the mystery because we are the authors of it. Nobody knows but us.
Damn, I say, he's fucked up in the crowd.
You see, this is crazy.
It's a bad moment for that
Now,
guys. I don't like this.
40 seconds left. 47.
That don't look good for the Knicks.
Crazy.
Hey, look at here. I mean, yo, man, we fought a good fight, though. That's all that matters.
Father and man going crazy.
Okay, so now, look at this, right? Let's take the Knicks game.
I need a map in.
The Knicks came out there. They did what they had to do, and they lost this game. But they're gonna go back to the film. They're gonna go back to the drawing board, and they're gonna make a few changes because they understand that this is a representation of they wasn't ready to go to the finals. That's all that is. Yeah, you play good on the road. Yeah, you play, but when you play against major teams, you know what I mean. You fumble. And in order to go to the finals and win, you got to be able to rise above major players.
I really think the biggest like that.
Superstars.
Yeah.
No, and the Pacers are not. But even though they're a good game, but the Knicks.
Well, that was expected to beat them.
And Knicks, yeah, I mean, they're expected to beat them, but you know what I mean? But I'm saying though, the Knicks, in my perspective, are underdeveloped as far as being championship types. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they got a good game and they getting there.
Well, they just got that too, man.
They getting there, man. They getting there, man. They getting there. They getting there.
I was thinking about the cry.
I know they getting there, man. They played a good game. They getting there, man. They getting there. But, they made it this far. And you know what? They broke some records along the way, man. They made history along the way. They beat the Celtics twice, coming down from the 20 points.
I'm really glad they didn't win. We in the tri-state area. I ain't need that type of problem.
I needed that.
Yeah, man.
I needed them to
They
win.
was gonna burn the city down. They still might burn the city down.
Oh, so now, so I'm getting the feel for what it's like to be on live with it. Not for real.
It's not a good representation, but I think you might always be ready for live, man. I don't know.
I stay ready. And even when I'm not ready, I'm ready. Because you know what I do? After this, when I'm done here, I'm going to go in my room and I'm going to reflect on this whole thing. Everything I said. I should have said this instead. I should have said it better. Or should I have held back on some information?
So let me ask you something.
Mm-hmm.
So when you reflect, because this guy over here, he do the same thing, but he don't watch it back.
Well, I remember what I said. You know what I'm
So
saying?
you don't gotta watch it back?
Well, I feel like I don't. So it's surprising you could tell me something happened that I don't remember that happened. Like, so I don't feel like I don't have to watch it. I'm not comfortable watching it. It's not fun to watch me for 2 hours.
It's good to watch
I was
yourself
there.
back because you can see how
I
other
understand.
people are
I
reacting
totally understand that. But so you don't know we're like in the room together. Like we are together, but I'm also like on the other end of the room watching us too. I ain't gonna lie to you. So like he's talking, you're talking, I'm watching the game, I'm here.
What's all those lights about over there?
That's the audio.
You're up.
All the green lights and stuff.
So that's the software that we're running. That's why I was telling you gotta download, because you can't just turn on the computer and then go live. You gotta have a certain software to actually broadcast. So you need, I'm good. You need
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm good.
you need the main two is Streamlabs and OBS.
So you don't know if people like chiming in now or what?
So these is the comments over here on the left.
What they saying?
You want to see them read them? This is
Oh, somebody saying Knicks in 7. Somebody said P7.
Yeah. But this was all earlier. Usually,
When we walked in, that's when the last time it came.
When?
And the last one was like right when we walked in.
say something funny, talking with Nate, P7, all of that. But usually, we just stream for the game. We normally stream in the morning. So you'll see all of them shits popping up. But this will start going up and down, and once the comments start coming in.
Yeah, man.
But you gotta figure out the iCloud thing, whatever that is. So you could get some software.
Yeah, no, nigga, you don't.
But that's this.
That ain't gonna work.
Yeah, this is this is desktop.
So what? It ain't gonna work.
You can get some software that is for sure.
On the this got the software. I'm saying
When
for
you gonna run it off a laptop? What kind of laptop is it?
you got a MacBook.
That shit probably already ready to go for that.
The Mac is.
It's probably, yeah, that's the type of shit that Apple is doing.
Yeah, but he
Like, you might have to get right in the search bar and ask it, and it'll probably tell you how to do it on the system.
his iCloud. We gotta get his iCloud right.
Yeah, for sure, but for the Apple stuff, they got their own proprietary systems. Like, you could do mad shit from here.
But you gotta have
Yeah.
iCloud.
Apple just gonna do the thing they do.
What's that?
Whatever they got going on, they gonna push it first. So like whatever their like main studio application is, they gonna push that on you before you see anything else.
Yeah, like they when I was trying to do it, download for me, wouldn't it was like bringing me through a whole process
Because it's their own.
to start or to do the iCloud, but then wanted like the payment method wasn't. I always just no.
So this webcam is showing us up there in the screen.
Mm-hmm.
That's from you.
Okay. That's it.
Well, you got a lot of space in there too, so you want to get an extender.
I'm gonna get it. I don't care whatever I need, I'm getting it. Trust me, I'm getting it. That's how it's going down. Whatever I need, I'm getting it.
I can believe it's lost.
Yo, well, you know what? Yeah, I'm a Knicks fan, but you know what?
You don't feel like they deserved it? They wasn't ready?
They wasn't ready. That's why I don't even win. That's why I don't even win. If they was so you know what I said. So look what I told this kid earlier. I said, no matter how you look at it, everything you do, everything you say, and every move you make is it's an unconscious transaction you making. And the man you are today paid for. Everything you are right now is all the transactions of decades of shit that you done made decisions of. All your skills, your income, everything. So when you get under the internal barbell and try to lift up the weight of responsibility, like in the real gym, the body gonna expose you for it if you're ready or not. If you're ready for that next plate or not. Are you ready to put 245 on or not? Are you ready for 345 or not? You know what I'm saying? It's gonna reveal itself to you. And this is what happens in real life. You know what I'm saying? Because your real portfolio is your skill set and where you at right now in your life is your real portfolio of all the shit of the transactions that you paid and got paid from the universe from. This is the conversation that I have. I don't got nothing else to give you. Because my main intent is to show that the black man is God. And I know that he is God, but he got to understand he is God and then how he becomes God. And once he understands that his attention is the only currency that he really has, and that's how he get paid, because where his attention goes, his energy flows. Money ain't his real currency in this room right here. Neither is time.
It's that energy, attention.
It's his attention, because where his attention goes, his energy flows. We so focus on making money, but at the same time, when the night, like in the early morning, like where did your attention go? Do you get up and get online and stroll through Facebook? What do you do in the morning? What do you do?
Like I wake up and run to the bathroom.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the obvious thing. But you know, like a lot of us, our days not even planned the night before. We just get up and wing it.
Nah, bro, I'll be in bed. Like, I don't really pick up.
You know what I'm saying? And we try to plan the day when we get up instead of planning it the night before, because you need to get up with aim and purpose. Get up. See, this is when I get up, I, I, I commune with the Creator first. And I take a shower and I go to the gym, then I go to bed. That's what my morning look like every morning.
I be stressing. I be like, nobody even.
Huh?
I be stressing. I don't even know how to do
Yo,
it.
son, look, see, in my mind, I don't let nothing disrupt that flow. But that's where my attention is. I get up at 4 o'clock, 4:30, and when I get up, I just go bounce up and start doing my thing. I lay there for a minute. I just, commune with the creator of my being first. Just gather my thoughts, get my mind in the right place. Then I get up and go to the bathroom, brush my teeth. Then I take my little piss or whatever, and then I jump in the rain closet. And I shower and get dressed. And then I go to the gym from there. And then I go to work. And it's 6 o'clock in the morning around this time.
No, I definitely just get up and go in the morning time.
Yeah, I mean, because you know why? The morning is the best time to get it off, because now you attacking the day. Everybody else is asleep. You putting in work while everybody else is asleep. You gotta get used to training and doing things when nobody is watching. Don't do it for the people. Do it when nobody's watching. Do it for you. Try to build integrity into your character. Integrity means do the right thing when nobody is watching. And that's what gets me up in the morning and train in silence, because I'm dealing with integrity when ain't nobody watching.
In these times, though, everybody's doing something for the look. Right?
Huh?
Like everybody's doing. That's why you see people get on social media and
Yeah, I ain't concerned with that. Though. That's why I said I don't even get up and get on the phone anymore. But you know what I do? So now I'm on this thing now, trying to empower our own circle in the group me. You know, so this is why I get up like early in the morning and say, "Good morning, millionaires," because I understand it's a mindset. And if you don't think you're gonna be one, then you're never gonna be one. You're always gonna be broke. Everything is a mindset. That's why this is why I'm bringing to you the Godspeed mindset. We millionaires in the Godspeed mindset. And we operate like one, and we think like one, and we move around in the world like millionaires. We don't wait till we become it. We act like we are now, even though we can't spend the money like millionaires do, but we still got the behavior like we are. Like I said, where your attention goes, your energy flows. As a man thinketh, so is he in his heart. I'm telling you, that's the truth. So and this is what makes you the maker and the owner. Man don't understand that he is the teacher and the student at the same time. You get that?
he's a teacher and a student.
At the same time.
What you mean?
Because a lesson is only learned when one teaches oneself. Even if I taught you something, you still gotta accept it as a reality still. You still gotta accept it. You gotta make the decision to accept it as true. You gotta fix your mind in a way where, okay, yeah, I see that to be some real stuff. Okay, yeah, I get that. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta still fix your mind up to embrace it still. And the teacher does that. But you learning it is the student. So a lesson is really only learned when one teaches oneself. So this makes you the owner and the maker of every situation that you could ever embrace. Because at the end of the day, you still have to make a decision to participate in every little thing that you get involved with.
So what you put a person who taught you?
Right?
So I'm saying you teach yourself. I understand that. But then what is you calling the other person?
No, yeah. So, and my school of thought, man, we call them enlighteners. Like, this is my man, man, he turned me on to this here, lighten my mind to the aspect, you know, of this, that, and the third. You won't be the only teacher, but yeah, because you can still be taught. But at the end of the day, you got to be able to accept the reality that you are the student and the teacher because you are the owner and the maker at the same time. Because every decision is yours. Everyone, every decision is yours. No matter how minute it might seem. Because even if I tell you, yo, Shay, yo, man, go take the trash out. You know what I'm saying? Yo, man, trash coming and shit. You're like, oh, all right, I'm gonna take it. Even though I told you to do it, but you still got to decide to do it. You know what I'm saying? Even though no matter how minute the decision is, you still gotta make it. Yeah. Because you could be like, nah, I ain't taking that trash up. You know what I'm saying? You could do some shit like that. But even whatever you decide to do, you still gotta make that decision still. You're gonna make the decision one way or another. You know what I'm saying?
I got
So
a question too.
huh?
I got a question. Go ahead.
Yeah. Go ahead, shine.
Nah, so let me ask you. So with the podcast you doing, right? So you what are you saying it's gonna be live? You want it to be live, or that's a decision that you already decided it was gonna be live?
I ain't decided that yet, but that's the option on the table.
Okay.
I would like it to be live.
Okay. All right. I'm asking because a lot of it, like, I feel like a lot of the information and stuff you talk about is good, but when you bring the live aspect into it, somebody could, like, what's the word I want to use? I don't know, right? I don't know if, like,
You're always gonna get somebody that's gonna try to be like, yo, that's whatever, you know, always gonna get that person. But notice this, we are always on the end where we can shut that down.
yeah. So
You know what I'm saying? We always on that end where we can shut that down. But at the same time, you know, we would present ourselves in a way where we would say, you know, this is an outlet for those who seeking self-improvement or whatever the case might be. And if this ain't the avenue for you, yeah, then go. You know what I'm saying? Because we can't have you up here.
in a moment, you feel like you able to do that, and because
yeah, absolutely.
your filter is, you feel like your filter is good. You could be like, you know what, this dude wants some bullshit, or this person is clearly trying to take it a
I
different
struggle
way.
with that.
I'm only saying it because we was streaming and I forgot we was talking. What was we talking about?
I don't know.
We was talking about something, and whatever you said, somebody like commented was
Oh,
like,
they said I was an incel.
I think he was. Yeah, I don't remember what
I
it
was
was.
probably saying something like semi-sexist, but
And a person commented, and immediately he's like, once he saw it was essentially like attacking what he was saying,
yeah.
immediately he's like, what? Fuck out of here. Like, yo, you don't gotta be here. Like, leave. But it's like, we actually need more people in here. You know what I'm saying?
So me, okay, so this is my thinking. I I actually invite that kind of conversation a little bit. You know why? Because now it gives me the divine opportunity to share divine a supreme understanding now, which he doesn't have. It gives me the opportunity to shine detail on what I'm talking about.
Yeah, because you should only really be like offended if you don't have the information.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If you lack the information, then yeah, you've been caught off guard. Now you know what I'm saying. But nah, you know what I'm saying? Yo, we got 64,000 books on each floor, bro. We loaded with information. Got a library that's full of 512,000 books. We loaded with information.
All right, one more question. So now you say it's the mystery, right?
Mm-hmm.
But now if y'all giving the information, at what point are we going? It's not gonna be a mystery if you tell everybody. Right?
No, so the word mystery just it's a code word that speaks to the unknown factor of things. You know what I'm saying? And yes, when you see the logo, it'll say the mystery of 64 squares, and below that it'll say 1619. 1555 to 1619.
Like it was a mystery during that time.
It's giving you the dates, yes. Okay, so now that's a portion of the science that we would be talking about, because between those two dates it's 64 years. Everything coincides here, you know what I mean? Nothing is off point.
So the first episode is gonna be like an introductory. Are you gonna give all of this information?
Well, no, it's too much. It's 512,000 books. We can't give it all out.
So if somebody was, I'm saying if somebody was to
it can't happen. Right?
Tune in episode 7, they missed the last 6 already.
So
are they gonna? Do they need to start at 1?
They probably should, because you know what I'm saying. It would be wise because okay, it's to this. Here's a Jude. 512,000 books. And in any ancient Semitic language, it's reading from right to left. So if you read those numbers backwards, I'm gonna give you one, because
Hey, you said
I'm showing love.
You said what language is right? I thought it's left to right.
Nah, English goes from left to right.
All right. You said
Arabic and all that other shit goes from right to left.
all right.
It goes the other way. So, and we are the authors and the fathers of all languages, because we're the only ones that got all the sounds to put language in its proper perspective. So 5,012 books is speaking a certain language. It's telling you to understand the bill. It's telling you to understand the bill. See, but if you don't understand supreme mathematics, then you won't understand the numbers, because numbers are representation of words. They're codified principles. And this is what all 9 of these brothers know. We know codified principles. So when we say this universal library consists of 512,000 books, it was purposely made that number on purpose. You see, 5 plus 1 plus 2 equals 8 on purpose. The chessboard is built on the number 8. 8 ranks, 8 rows, 8 ranks and files, 8 alphabets, 8 numbers. It's all built on the number 8. So if you don't understand supreme mathematics, then you will never know what I'm talking about. You'll never know. Because you don't speak my language. You don't speak the language of the universe if you don't know supreme mathematics. You know what I'm saying? So when I quote the numbers of the books in the library, I'm speaking to you, to those numbers. I'm having a conversation with you at the same time. telling you to understand the bill. You know what I'm saying? I can't add on with you if you don't understand the bill. You know what I'm saying? Everything about the library is science. I tell you, it's 8 blocks long. It's 8 stories high. You see, the 8 is the magical number here. Because 8 telling you to build and destroy. It's telling you to do something. But it's also speaking to you in a way that this thing is not yet complete. Because 9 is the number of completion. 9 is the number of perfection. We know that about the number 9. 8, 8. When you stop at 8, it's saying you still got work to do. You must continue to build and destroy. When you at 8. When you look at the word supreme, it got 7 letters in it. Now, is it ironic that it got 7 letters in it, and then the 7th degree is God, and God is the supreme being? I'm just saying, is that a mistake?
Not a coincidence.
Yeah, is that a coincidence? You know what I'm saying?
I keep wanting to say 7, 8, 9, too.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, yo, saying, mathematics don't lie, only people do. You know what I'm saying? So I superimpose these codified principles on everything in life, man. To expose the fraud and expose the devil. You know what I'm saying? Times.
11. Let's see how long we got there. Oh, yeah, like, yeah.
Huh?
Like 2 hours, 48 minutes.
That's more than enough for y'all, huh?
Yeah, you, what, hour 50? Or that. It'll be long. We'll do this in the side.
Like I said, you gotta say, it's not real soccer. You can't produce any words. Yeah, man, but you know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know if you're getting this, what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but I'm always listening, for sure. I like to fuck around in between, but no, I'm listening. For sure.
Nah, for sure, man, because look, man, man, only if we understood the power that we truly possess, man. If we knew, we would move different. And I think a lot of us don't really know the power that we possess. So I'm just trying to make it known what the power that you have. Like you see it in the poem. Like the pawn is the only piece on the chessboard with the most potential. Because every time you see potential, you should see power. You know what I'm saying? If you don't see power, then you ain't got, you need to adjust your lens, your mental lens. You need to adjust that a little bit. You know? Like all the chess pieces is just man going through build and destroy process within himself, evolving from one piece to another. And he has to become all of these pieces to become king. Because king is the supreme standard. You know? But he has to become a knight. He has to become a bishop. He has to become a rook. He has to go through all of them stages before he can become king. And he might say, y'all, about what it is to be a rook. You know what I'm saying? What it is to be a bishop. What it is to be a knight. But if you ask me those questions, then you don't fully understand what it is to be the pawn. Because once you come into a full realization what it is to be a pawn, you don't got no other chance but to elevate up to the next piece. Because you know you got the power to do it. Because you see all the pieces within you. You see everything within you. You see the potential. The potential only lies in the pawn. It don't lie within no other piece. And it only lies there because the king and the pawn is one and the same. They're the same piece, but the pawn don't have no knowledge of itself as king. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's lost. So he wanders on 64 squares, like me wandering in the wilderness of North America, the black man. Pawn is the same thing on 64 squares. He's wandering through 64 squares, looking for help, looking for somebody. Lost. You know what I'm saying? So until he see the supreme task that he's not actually wandering, he's looking for an aspect of himself that was brought here by a trader 379 years ago. And he don't know himself because he don't speak his own language. That's the greatest shit back there.
Very eloquently put, though, for sure.
Yeah. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's gonna be called a skybox now. Skybox.
I see the vision.
Yeah, skybox. I'm waiting for the skybox to open up, man. That's why I told him, man, like this is this is you just it's like you practice. And
So you've done any research on like the difference between the streamers and the live streamers?
I've been none.
Well, so what I'm saying is, it's like it's not really even about like there is a part where it's like a polished thing. Like you can go to like a higher end podcast, like a Joe Buttons or whatever it is, and you can see like the product is the things around it and the people there.
Yeah, but this what I want.
But the most like celebrated streamers are the ones who are like fucking just doing it. And niggas is shitty computer chair in front of your computer, giving. It's not about the extra shit. Like all the other stuff is fluff. They really just give you who they are. And that's all that ends up mattering. And they like Tyson that. He didn't have no polish. He's literally just giving his whole self to the computer. And that's what they want. It doesn't matter. When you stand out to see his background is not even better than this.
It's better.
Yeah, it's shitty. Burnt up carpet. It's about him. It's not about the product. Isn't the thing that's polished is him.
See, I want to be in a setting where
Yeah, you want to Joe Budden's podcast it.
stop it, dude.
Yeah.
Because
I'm saying to the babies.